What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. Today I want to talk about how to become a powerful communicator. All right. So, in other words, how to communicate in a way where your thoughts, your ideas, your point, you're able to get it across to the other person. Now, I'm just going to give you one tip that's going to make you a more powerful communicator, and you could use this. Essentially, if you look at the best communicators, the best public speakers, just people who are really good with words, one of the key things that you'll notice in all of them is that they're very comfortable in who they are, and they make you feel comfortable, right? So for example, if somebody is talking to you and they're nervous or they're unsure of themselves or they're insecure and shit like that, it makes you feel awkward, right? It makes you feel weird. But when somebody's confident, when they're certain, when they're grounded, when they know, when you can just tell that they know what they're talking about and they believe in what they're talking about, you feel at ease. You feel relaxed, and you're more willing to listen to what the person has to say, because the interaction itself is a comfortable interaction. So that should be the foundation of your communication. You must be able to communicate in a comfortable way. That's why when it comes to approaching a woman, approach anxiety and nervousness, that is an issue, because if you walk up to a woman and you're nervous and anxious and all this shit, your communication is not going to come across with power. It's going to be very ineffective. The energy is not going to come across properly. It's going to be distorted. She's not going to feel you. She's not going to get you. She's just going to be like, yo, why is he so nervous? Right? You never talked to a girl before? Well, he's definitely not getting my number, right? Because she doesn't have time to waste. We got to remember, one egg, she has one egg, and we have millions of sperm. She needs to be very specific in the type of men that she deals with. Some of you may have, some a lens thinking that women just sleep with every guy. No, they're sleeping with a specific type of guy. If you pay attention, they'll sleep with this guy, but they won't sleep with that guy. And they'll sleep with this guy, but they won't sleep with that guy. It's a very specific type of guy that's demonstrating a very specific type of behavior. And that's what you need to understand. And a lot of times, these guys that they're sleeping with, these are guys who make them feel comfortable. Now, there is an element of tension there too. That is necessary. But for the most part, it's still, there's a groundedness to the communication that's necessary. Right? You see, the bad boy, because we know girls always go for the bad boy, right? They go for that guy that on paper doesn't make sense that she should go with him, but she goes for him. Why? Because a bad boy tends to be grounded in who he is. So yeah, he's a bad boy, but he's grounded in that, meaning he owns it. He's not apologetic for it. He's not trying to please anyone. He's not trying to make anyone like him. This is who he is, and that's how he's going to communicate. And so there is a sense of comfort in his communication if you just accept that that is who he is. Okay? And also, the bad boy has some other elements, right? He's adventurous, right? He can be like unpredictable, stuff like that, and that turns women on too. Okay? But I'm saying as a foundation, you have to be comfortable in who you are. Right? If you're different, be comfortable being different. Be comfortable in your own skin. The word I like to use is grounded. Be grounded in your masculinity, grounded in your expression, grounded in your character and who you are. If you don't like who you are, then you need to do something about it. Improve yourself so that you do like who you are. Look, I didn't always like who I was. I used to be a shy guy. I used to be timid. I used to always say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. And I didn't like who I was. So what I did was I improved. I worked on myself. I said, I don't like being a shy guy. I did something about it. I don't like not being able to communicate to a woman. So I worked on that. I don't like having a non-existent dating life and being involuntary celibate and shit like that. So I did something about it. So if you don't like who you are, you improve. You don't just sit in your situation and say, oh man, it sucks. Life sucks. Life sucks. You do something about it. Right? So I'm giving you a tip. Work on your communication. Work on being comfortable in who you are. Whatever that means for you, whatever is necessary to get to that point, do it. Become more comfortable in who you are, comfortable in your communication, comfortable in your expression, and your communication will become more powerful. It will become more powerful. People will feel you, women will feel you, men will feel you, and you'll be more understood. You'll be more understood. And we want people to understand us, right? It sucks when people don't understand you. It sucks when you communicate to a woman, I like you, and then she gets, I hate him, or ill, or gross. That's ineffective communication. If you are communicating one thing and the person is getting a different thing, your communication needs work. It needs to be improved. So I just gave you one tip, being comfortable, but you got to watch the other videos and add these elements to your character. Okay? Or if you just want to streamline the process, you want to, go through a process that's going to make you more comfortable in who you are, more confident, more grounded in your masculinity, hit me up. Okay? I have a program that literally puts you through specific exercises that are designed to build your confidence, build your grounded masculinity, build your ability to express yourself authentically, build your leadership skills, so you become a version of yourself that you like being, that you love being. I love being able to express myself. I love being grounded in my masculinity. I love being confident. I love being able to lead. I love being alpha. I love being attractive. I love when a woman says you're sexy. I love when a woman goes on the date and doesn't flake on me. I love when a woman is willing to go back to my place, right? But I had to become that type of man. I wasn't always that guy. I was the complete opposite, okay? But you can do something about this. That's what I'm saying. We as men, we have the power to take responsibility and say, this is what I want, and I'm going to make it happen. And it starts by taking every single day, doing something that's going to improve your condition, right? So if we're talking about communication, you watch this video and I say, okay, work on being more comfortable. So ask yourself, what can I do to make myself more comfortable in my own skin? More grounded in my own masculinity, right? More confident in who I am. What do I need to do to get to that point? Visualize the best version of yourself. Visualize a more confident version of yourself and then work towards becoming that. Because that's exactly what I did, and that changed my life. All areas of my life. It led to more money, it led to more power, and it led to more women. All right? So that's the advice for today. If you need help, if you need personal help, if you want to work together, see how I can help you get the results you want, whether it's in regards to wealth, whether it's in regards to power or women, hit me up and I'll give you some information on what you can do. Okay, I have a mastermind group. I do one-on-one coaching. I have some free ebooks I can hook you up with. I want you to make a change, man. Don't just stay the same. That's not why I made this group. I didn't make this group just to make some videos and you feel good. Let's get some real results, bro. Let's get some real results. All right? See you in the next video. Peace.